Okay, everybody, welcome to the Amateur Hour. I'm your host, Anthony. Welcome to part 2 of learning Git the hard way. And as you can see, I'm on my Windows operating system now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to pull down the project that I uploaded through Git to my GitHub and load it up into IntelliJ, just make an edit, and then commit that change, push it up to GitHub and see if it works. It's kind of late, so I got to try to talk a little quiet. And I did watch a video while the last video was being uploaded, and it was kind of more geared to setting up GitHub the way that I did on Linux, although it was on Windows. And I also have here some instructions I got from GPT to that I'll try to follow here. I saw there's a lot of videos. I want to try to avoid watching videos, like video tutorials during these videos that I'm making. I might in the future watch a video, take some notes, make my own instruction list, and then try to follow those while I'm doing the video. But yeah, let's get started with this. So we have here the place to get Git. So let's download for Windows. And it looks like there was a release just yesterday. It took a while to start doing something. Okay, let's run this installer. Alright, oh, they got a preamble. Okay. Alright. So I think we're just going to want to go with all the defaults on this. Yep. Oh man. Vim is default. Highly recommended to switch. I do want to learn Vim, but I don't think I want to learn Vim right now. So, what are the options? This was not in the video that I watched, by the way. Or maybe I wasn't paying attention. WordPad, Notepad, Codium, Atom, Sublime Text. I've heard of that. I don't use Visual Studio Code. I think I might have it on here. Oh man. Well, let's just try this. This might be a mistake, but we can always start over if it's that bad. Okay. Let's again go with the defaults. Wait, go back. This is new. Let's just go with the default. Get from bash only. Get from the command line and also from third party. This is recommended. Okay, I'm going to go with that too because I don't know. Go with this. When in doubt, go with the default. Okay. Alright, here is where we want to be careful. Checking out. when committing okay, Git will convert LF. Let me look that up real quick. Again, what LF versus CRLF. It's got to do with line endings, which I still don't fully understand, but it's a difference in operating systems. Line feed moves the cursor to the next line, used by Unix, Linux, and Mac OS. Here, let me just shoot this over here. Carriage return and line feed moves the cursor to the beginning of the line and then to the next line. I still don't understand that, but I'll have to learn about that more later. So this will, when committing to text files, CRLF will be converted to LF. For cross-platform projects, this is the recommended setting. So hopefully this is good. I've seen this in my IDE when I load a project from somewhere else into my editor. It'll say that the line endings are not right. So maybe if something gets mixed up between operating systems, it'll just like automatically fix it when I load into the IDE, hopefully. I'm just gonna again stick with the default. I don't know what min_tty is. I think this is the thing I saw in the video that the guy was using, so we'll go with that. Fast forward the current branch to the fetched branch when possible. Otherwise, create a merge commit. Okay, don't know what that is either. To learn about that, use the cross-platform Git credential manager. Okay. System caching. Okay. Well, I don't think this is going to be too difficult this time. I think I went through the hardest part in the last video. So, okay, I don't want to read the release notes. Let's launch git bash. Okay. Now, let's see. I'll pull this over here too for a moment. Let's actually close this. Don't need this anymore. And for now, I'll put this on the other screen. Or maybe we can do one of these. Oh, will it do it? Oh, there we go. And this one. Okay. I think we can hide that. Sure, why not? And okay, so I installed Git. Ensure Git is added to the system path. I think it did that during the installation. Hopefully. Let's try this command in the terminal. Git version. Okay. Now this I will actually do off screen because I don't want to expose my email. Okay, so git config global user.name assuming it's first and last. Okay. And now my email. I'm not really sure why I gotta do that. User dot email. Okay. Let me clear the terminal. And actually let me just git config list that out. Okay, so I can see that worked, and there's some other configs that are shown here. And I can see the default branch that I had trouble with before. It's set to master here as well, like we did in the setup. Let me clear that, and then I'll bring this back over here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Alright, that's good enough though, isn't it? Isn't that good enough? Okay. We'll just do one of these. Okay, nice and black. Okay. So I need to get to the directory. So I'm assuming this is Linux commands even though I'm in Windows. So let's ls. Oh boy, this definitely looks different. Now, Idea Projects is right here. What directory am I in? Oh, it looks like I'm in my user. Yeah, it's like my home directory basically, but for Windows. This is my like user/username directory. So I think where I want to be is in Idea Projects. CD Idea Projects ls. Yep, this is where I want to be. So I have two other projects on this system currently, or in that directory anyway. And now I'm going to do a git clone. So https://github.com. Oh, also I did remember where I got the token from, and I think I can actually put the token name here. But I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember. I'm just going to try to follow what GPT is saying here and see what happens. And I think this is right. And I think this is right. I think that's right. Let's see what happens. Okay. So this is different than what I saw. So the thing about trying to learn how to do something outside of like a course, it's like you can find a bunch of videos, but like they're either outdated or using like in the sense that like the procedure has changed since the video was made, or maybe like they're teaching you how to do something that's slightly different than what you're trying to do. Same thing with ChatGPT. Like sometimes you ask a very specific question and it still like does not understand what you're asking, and it gives you like the right answer to a different question sometimes, and sometimes it's just wrong, or gives you also outdated code suggestions and things like that. So it's a bit frustrating. Anyway, let's move on. I'm going to try to sign in with browser. I'm going to move that over to the other screen. Something weird is happening, but it looks like it worked. Close that. So I didn't have to do anything, but it's weird the website it showed up as a black screen, so, but it looks like it worked. Let me ls, and there's runners. Let me cd runners, ls. It looks like it's all there. cd source, ls, cd main, ls. Okay. I think we can stop here. I'm gonna leave this terminal open. I'm gonna minimize it. Okay. Minimize this too. Let's shoot over to IntelliJ. And let's open a project, and let's see if we can open, oh, I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Let's see if we can open this project. So, I can trust this project. Let's bring this up a little bit. By the way, the other thing about some of the video tutorials is like, why do people use light mode? Like, how do you sit on a computer all day, or for any time that matter, and just stare at the white screen of death? Like, I can't. I can barely handle, like, any light screens at all. Alright, so there's a project. Let's open this up. So, first, let me see if it works here. And then we're going to try to edit this message. But first, there's my application. Let me run this. Let's see if it runs. I think it should. It appears to be running. Okay. Let's localhost 8080. Let's check that out. Localhost 8080. Wait. Oh man, we don't want to be looking for localhost 8080. Enter. Okay. But why don't I see the welcome message? What did I have to do that? / hello? What was it? Trying to remember. Component. That was getting displayed at some point in time. Now I can't remember how to do that. Let's see if there's something I can remember how to do. So in this run folder, the last thing I was working on was the controller. Yeah, I was looking at this controller, and I had API runs with an ID. So I was doing a GET request. So let's do, oops. So API / what was it? Runs. API / runs / 1. Okay, there we go. Oh boy. I'm not used to using this in half a window. I don't want Google Lens. Okay. Alright, let's just change this title. Let's change this title. Where are you? Here. So let's change this title has been changed. Let's stop and run that again. Boom. Let's refresh. Okay, so we've made a change. Alright. Now, let's save it. Okay. Now, let's go back into here. And let's go back into the directory. Should be here. Alright, now we want to try to push. I believe I'm in the right spot for that. So, I skipped this step. Let's try it. Get remote -v. Fetch and push. Okay. And that's what it's showing. Add commit, pull, push, add commit, pull, push, add commit, pull, push. So I think that's what we need to do right now. So let's do this. Git add. Oh, we need to say what? Okay. Git add period. Okay, that should have worked. Git commit. Whoa, okay. What is happening here? Am I in Vim now? What is happening? No, I don't think so. Please enter I think this is Vim. This looks like a text editor. And it said I was going to use Vim. I don't know. Changes to be committed. Run repository. That is what I changed, is it not? Let's check. That is the thing I changed. Okay. What do I... Oh, man. What button do I push now? I'm going to have to ask how... I was actually reading about this. Actually, no. I was watching TJ, whatever his name is. He's like the Vim guy on YouTube. I was watching him read. I went to sleep to listening to him reading the Vim manual. You know what? I should probably just look up the Vim manual real quick, because I bet you this is Vim, because there's no instructions on what to do. Vim manual. Vimhelp.org. Okay. What I want to do is save. I want to save this. Editing, insert, change, undo. Oh boy. I don't think this is the same thing he was reading, was it? Quick ref? Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna ask GPT. I am using Git on Windows, and it said that Vim is the default text editor. When I tried to commit, when I tried to pass git commit, I think Vim opened a commit edit. Oh, you know what? Wait. Was I supposed to do a message? Oh, man. Edit message. I forgot to include a message with my commit, and I don't know, I don't see any save or exit instructions on screen. What do I do? Oh man, so I got punished for not putting the message in the command. It's like telling me enter a message. Okay, so I remember this now. I remember hearing this. I need to press I. Insert, yeah, this is Vim. Okay. Type your commit message. Okay, so this is trying, oh, look at that, to make a change. I guess I should have read that blue text there. Enter the commit message. Trying to make a change. I guess I'm learning Vim after all, fellas. Trying to make a change on Windows and pass it back to, oh, why is it going white? I wonder, back to Ubuntu. Escape to exit. Oh, you know what, maybe this is too long. Why is my typed message yellow at first and then white? Is there a limit of characters? Subject line. When you move to the next line, it turns white. Okay, so probably I should put like second line, leave blank. Oh boy. Alright, so maybe can make a change on Windows on Win, pass back to Linux. Let's just do that. For now, okay, press escape. Now I need colon. Oh, colon commands, okay. Oh boy, what did I just do with that right arrow? That's scary. There was like a flash. My life was flashing before my eyes. Okay. colon Q. Do I press these all at the same time? Colon. Oh, no. It's just down here. Colon Q exclamation point. What does that mean? Forces quit without saving. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, I'm not reading. I'm not reading carefully. Save and exit. WQ. Now, it's probably too late for me to be doing this. I'm like pretty tired, but I couldn't stop myself. Colon WQ. Press enter. W is write. Q is quit. Okay, let's do it. Okay, one file change, one insertion, one deletion. Why is there a deletion? Why is there a deletion? Why? Well, only one way to find out, I suppose. Okay. Do I push now? After commit, I push, right? What is the syntax? Syntax. I'm just going to ask because I don't want to do something dumb. Git push. How do I know what the branch is? I want to push to main though, don't I? Yeah, I'm gonna type that all in. I don't want to do that master thing again when it's called main. I wonder if you can call it master on GitHub. Maybe there's a way to, like, when you start it out, to call it master from the beginning. I think people are, like, afraid to call it master now, like they think it's racist or something, like the master of the slave or something. I don't know. Master sounds cooler, like master of puppets or like something like that. Git push origin main. Enumerating, counting, delta compression, compressing. I'm kind of curious, what is that? What is delta compression? That also sounds pretty cool. Reducing data size by storing only the differences, deltas, between two versions of a file instead of storing the entire file. That's pretty cool. This technique is widely used in version control systems like Git to save space. Okay. So, like, yeah, because all of the data is already on GitHub, or I suppose it's in the Git file that I pulled down. So it only needs to handle, instead of like copying and replacing everything, it's only changing, it's only replacing the things that need to be changed. Alright. So it should be good. It should be done. Now what we can do is go to GitHub. Why did that happen? GitHub.com. Alright. This is the thing we want. So it's there. It's there. Why does it say 11 minutes ago, though? Okay, so I've seen this stuff. Like, I've looked at people's GitHub pages, like checking out code before. Like you can see my friend, he was showing me some code that he had made. So he added me to, or I don't know, made it so I could view his repositories. And I'd see things like this, and I mean, I kind of had an idea of what was going on, but now I can see like exactly what's happening. I'm curious if like the way that I'm doing it is the way that everybody does it. Like people on Windows, like, is this what they're doing? Are people on Mac doing it and like the Mac version of this? And people on Linux doing it the way that I did it in my terminal? Or like, are most people doing this like through VS Code somehow? Like, is there some like VS Code plugin for GitHub, and they're just like, I want to say that like that's what people are doing. This video's already getting pretty long, but before I do want to ask that. I want to ask that question. Do most developers handle version control with some sort of Git plugin for VS Code instead of using a terminal interface? I don't know if that's the right word. I gotta ask some people that, and those of you who are watching this that know, like, I'm just assuming that's what people. They probably got some like in their IDE. I bet you IntelliJ has it too. Like I probably like, and I can't even remember how to add plugins on here. I used to have Copilot on here because I was checking that out. Now I don't have it anymore. Because it's kind of annoying, and I like don't know exactly. Oh, look at that Git! I can do it right here. That's interesting. So I'll have to learn about how this one works. But I'm assuming this is like the old school way of doing it. This is like the default, like, bare bones way of doing it. I would imagine probably like cool people that use Vim probably do it like this. I would imagine. So I guess maybe it's good that I'm learning it this way. Man, I guess I titled it right. Learning Git the hard way. It's kind of you'd think like the videos that pop up for this, like the first videos that would pop up would be like, hey, that's weird. I don't think I noticed that before. I don't think I saw this Git. Maybe I just didn't notice it because I was focused on the code, but yeah, eventually I should learn about how this works, because I wonder if it's actually like recognizing that this is a Git project. As I did select the folder, and that I can't see that .git is hidden. Let me look at this real quick. ls.l, is that how to do it? lf gitignore .git. This stuff is in here. cd. I forget what lf means, but it shows the stuff that's hidden. ls-lf. No. So that means that, let's just try that. Let me just get, I don't want to try to change. How can I do that? Show git log. Look at that. That's pretty cool. So this recognizes it, which is pretty cool. But also this is pretty cool too. And I actually touched Vim. And I didn't have to like turn off my computer because I couldn't exit. So that's good. All right. I'm definitely gonna call it a night. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be a little busy, but tomorrow I'm gonna be working on this. Um, I don't know why, but like IntelliJ looks just a little bit sexier in Windows. Maybe I need to make some adjustments to my Linux installation settings because I don't think it looks as pretty as this one does. But I'm gonna continue the video tutorial, and like I said, I don't think I'm just gonna like watch the video and pause it while I'm doing this recording. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch the video and like literally like in a notepad type out like do the steps, do this, do that, and then do this. Maybe something like that. And then I'll come on here. If that doesn't work, then I'll just you know continue this project with the video tutorial because I'm still learning how the REST API works, how to um, set these get, post, the CRUD operations, the create, read, update, and delete um, functions. Um, I'm starting to understand it. When I tried to do it by myself, it was really bad. So I'm going to follow the video. Um, Maybe I'll just kind of talk about what I did in the video after I have a better understanding of it. So until the next one.